What's up? What's up? Let's have a real conversation. How much do you really love this so-called music industry? Because a lot of you guys out there, you guys think you're gonna be some type of big ass star or perform at the Grammys, perform with sold out arenas, uh, um, uh, do shows on the road, sold out 50 concerts, 50 shows. And I don't think you guys really know what it takes to really even be on that level. I don't even think a lot of you guys even thankful enough to realize where you are at your career. If you have a day job and it pays you well enough to take care of you, yourself, and your family and people around you, I would think, and you can do your music and they leave you alone enough to do your music, I would think that you've won. Because there's a lot of people that's retired from music that might have had this so-called big, huge career that you might want, maybe a 5, 6, 7 year stint, and they might have had it good in their glory days, but now they probably are not in the industry and they're not doing music anymore, and they've transitioned into a life to where they probably despise the music industry more than they love it because the music industry might have done them wrong. So you need to be thankful of the position and the freedom that you have to even be able to choose to say, if I want to be a part of something big or a part of something small. You might want to be a part of something small if you really think about it. So the so-called music industry that you love so much because you want to be a big star, because you gotta love the music industry to want to be a big star. Because if you don't, then what we talking about? We just talking. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So all you guys out there that want to be this big star, like, get that out of your head. I think you need to create something, some type of art that's worth buying or purchasing first, and connecting with the people around you first, and stop trying to think of like, oh, I want to blow up, I want to be viral. I think we live in an age to where if we didn't have so many so-called viral sensations, I think you guys wouldn't be on this mentality of thinking like, oh, I gotta go viral, I gotta do the next you know what I'm saying, finger drumming video with the dopest beat to make people think that you know what I'm saying, I'm about that. And it's like, that ain't even really you. Just because you're a great finger drummer don't make you a great producer. That just makes you a great finger drummer. That just makes you great on the MPC. That don't make you a great producer. There's producers that never touch an MPC ever. There's producers that just working their laptop. So like all this flexing of different devices or different equipment or different this, different that, that's irrelevant when it comes down to what like the industry really is and what you have to do to make yourself capable enough to be successful. Because a lot of people would talk this and talk that, but a lot of people ain't even in shape enough to even go on a 50-city tour. A lot of people will be seeing the doctor 10 shows in, and the doctor be like, yeah, you're gonna have to come off tour. You ain't healthy enough. You're gonna kill yourself. Like, straight up. So a lot of you guys out there ain't even healthy enough to even do, if somebody even gave you the stage that you want, night after night, city after city, even if they was paying you, you wouldn't even be able to last health-wise. And we just talking about health, physical. We ain't talking about mental. You might not even be able to last mental because you're going to be away from everybody you love, everybody that you hang out with on a daily basis, that you hang out with at the pizza spot every week, everybody that you hang out at, you know what I'm saying, the corner spot every week, everybody that you see on a normal basis, that you see that just come over to your house frivolously and just hang out with you just freely, that ain't going to exist anymore. People are going to be calling you and wanting you because they're going to be making money off you, and you're going to be making money off them. And if you don't show up, you don't make money. And if you don't show up, they don't make money because they count on you. So all of that, I love the industry so much. You don't really love the industry. I think you love the magic moments. I think you love when you see these people on stage and they collecting their Grammy, and you don't see what they went through to collect that Grammy. You don't see what they had to do when they shot that video, and it took 2 or 3 days to shoot the video, and They sitting there sometimes for hours and 2 hours in the same outfit, the same uniform, having to stand up and ain't got nowhere to sit down just because of circumstance, just because they in a remote place or remote area, because it's just that. Y'all don't see that type of stuff. Y'all don't see motherfuckers burning up in the sun trying to shoot a video because they trying to get that magic shot. Y'all don't see, y'all haven't experienced that. Y'all love the industry so much, but y'all don't even know what it takes to even be a part of that monster. I call it a monster, and I call it a monster in a good way, because it could be a monster in a bad way as far as taking advantage of you, but it could be a monster in a good way because a lot of people have came out on top of being in the industry if you're capable of being a part of the industry. But if you ain't capable of being a part of the industry, this so-called industry, why do you love this so-called industry that much? Why do you love it so much? Because a lot of y'all will come out and say, like I say, y'all will come out and say, I want to be big, I want to be popular, I want to be bigger than this person, I want to be just like this person, I want to be on the top of the world, I want to do big shows, I want to have background dancers, I want to do this, I want to do that. You don't even know what that takes. Do you even know what it takes to have even background dancers? Like, you ain't just gonna order up some background dancers and all of a sudden all y'all know the same routine. You're gonna have to practice hour after hour to even get them on the same page, and you're gonna have to pay them for their hours and their time. So it ain't this like situation where it's cheap on money or cheap on time. You gotta really want that. So all y'all get out there yapping and talking, I want this, I want that, I want that. I don't think y'all even know what it costs you. It's gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you some type of sacrifice. And I don't think y'all really know. Y'all think it's easy street. I think y'all think y'all see these people on the red carpet and y'all see them and they're taking pictures and everything. And even taking pictures in that outfit, y'all see them smiling. Y'all don't see when they're halfway in the show and they like, I really want to come out of this. Like, I'm sweating so bad, or I'm hot, or I'm uncomfortable, or this is itching me, or I'm tired of sitting like this in the same position to say this freaking dress because we got to return it tomorrow because it's $10,000 and we borrowed it. I didn't buy this I didn't buy this wardrobe. I didn't buy this outfit. Like, y'all don't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see that, like, dang, something really just happened in my family, but I'm on the red carpet, but I gotta smile, I gotta take pictures, and I gotta make up this fake ass smile and take pictures down the red carpet, and I gotta act like nothing happened. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't realize what it is, what this so-called machine is. Y'all just love it so much from afar because y'all say frivolous stuff because y'all are allowed to say it because of the internet being, you know what I'm saying, at your fingertips, seeing other people have viral moments. Oh, this person made it. Oh, this person made it. That doesn't mean anything on the larger grand scale of, are you even capable of being a part of this industry? Because it is an industry and people on the other side making money. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just here to hear your latest and greatest sensation. They're not. They're on the other side. They're trying to make money. So my advice is to not be, I'm not trying to be negative towards the industry. My advice to you is to get a grips and a hold on reality and realize what league you're in. If you're in the lower league, say you're just putting stuff out on SoundCloud, just put stuff out on SoundCloud, put it on your Twitter, put it on your social media, keep it moving. Make sure your visuals are better. Make sure you have something better to offer than just the regular normal bullshit. Look down the line at other people that's doing the same thing you doing in your area and say, how can I be better than them? Because it might not look the way you look, because you have to have some type of arbitration to say, hey, does this look good enough to present to people around me? And I ain't talking about the masses. Does this look good enough to present to people around me? If it don't, or if it don't sound good enough to say that I can walk in any room on the level they're on right now and not feel no type of way, if you can't say that, then you might need to do a lot of work. But this so-called, I'm trying to blow up, that might not be the right route. The route might need to be, let me find a way to attract people around me, just around me in my town. And I know a lot of people going to jump on here and say, oh, I live in a small town. The small town theory. There's a major city within 50 to 100 miles within most small towns. So I don't want to hear that excuse. There's a lot of events that go on. you know what I'm saying, in big cities, that if you live in a small town, you need to be having your eyes on the scope of what events are going on in that big city. And while you live in that small town, and you can be traveling out to that big city, taking advantage of those opportunities, and you need to work 3 times as hard at being from that small town. So when you do step in those rooms and when you do meet with those people, you'll be ready way more than anybody in there. They'll be wondering where you from, and you can represent your small town instead of being like most people who they feel some type of way living in a major city. They feel like they have it like that. They get lazy. They get they just get out of the norm of actually working for it and working harder than the next person. And if you live in a small town, like I say, find the next major city over. And if you live way more than 200 miles or 300 miles than a major city, it might be time to move then if you're trying to do music. Y'all let me know in the comments. Peace. I'm out.